Hi everyone, I have a great full body workout for you today. We are going to work for about 40-45 minutes. Quick warm up, 3 to 4 minutes. We're gonna do 3 10-minute rounds, 45 seconds of work each exercise, 15 seconds of rest between the exercises, and between our rounds, we'll take about a minute, kind of catch your breath, grab a quick drink, and then we'll move on. So join me for 1, join me for 2, or join me for all 3 rounds. Work at your level and within your ability, and we'll get warming up. Starting with a nice breath in, all the way out. So filling up your lungs, stretch through your fingertips. Couple more like this. And come up for a light jog or a march. Okay, so light on your toes. Now, if you're doing this workout first thing in the morning and your body is not warm yet, allow yourself to just do a march. Okay, get some mobility through your hips. Now, I'm recording this in the middle of the day, so I've moved around, I've walked, my body is fairly warm already. So this jog is good for me. Nice breath in and out. Now take it to a jumping jack. Nice and big. So again, with or without that hop, but starting to get your arms overhead. So in this 3 to 4 minute warm up, we want to start to get your heart rate up. Building the heat in your body so you're ready to move that first round. Keeping that breath steady and side to side. So reach. And reaching low. Okay, so starting to drop your hips. Couple more here. And back into the center. Now take it to a lunge back. Okay. And again, only taking that back knee down as far as your legs will allow right now. So heating them up so that you can start to build the intensity in that move. So you've got a dynamic stretch, a moving stretch. So the arms are overhead, palms to the back. So your palms are open to the front. Couple more, open up and cross. Open up and cross. Hold it into a squat. Take it down, lift a knee. Down, lift a knee. One more time, hold the right side up. Lift your knee. Ooh, find your balance. Flex your foot. Lift. 3, 2, and 1. Sweep it out and in. That's it. Trying to keep your pelvic bones pointing in the same direction so we're not rotating through the hip. Okay, one more time. Sweep it out and back in. Come down to that squat. Knee up. Squat. Knee up. Okay, one more on this side. Hold it on the opposite side. Hold it up. Little lifts. Flex your foot. Little lifts. Find your balance. Pull your abdominals in. A few more here. Now sweep it out. Take it out. And in. Sweep it out. And in. Nice work. A few more here. And 4, 3, 2, and back in. Back to that jack. Nice and big. So you want to add some power into those arms now. Hold down. For 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that jog. You know, take your heels up a little bit higher so you're landmarking that heel to your back side. Few more. All right, down to a little skip. All right, so in a few seconds, we're gonna reach for those weights. I'm gonna set my timer. It's gonna give me 10 seconds to get started into that first round. Your first move is gonna be a reverse lunge with a curl into a press. Opposite side, reverse lunge, curl, and press. So I'm gonna set my timer. There we go. So also this first round can be a warm-up. So you do not have to start with the heaviest weight you have right now. If you want to slowly build into it, then start with the lighter weight. You can always drop the lighter weight and increase it, vice versa, right? You can always drop down. In 10, we're gonna start with that reverse lunge and a press. So get yourself ready, load it up, drop your shoulders, roll them back and down. Here we go. Curl and press, find your groove. Lower, curl up, there we go, and press. Curl and press. Take your time so you get a full press at the top. Abdominals are engaged, lots of support. That's it, halfway there. So you should feel your abs as you push your arms overhead, pushing that weight. Nice breath out, nice breath in. For 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish it. I'm gonna hold one weight. We're gonna step out into a squat. Step back in and rise. Staying low through that move. Weight in your heels. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Step out. Bring it back in all the way up. Lower. Step out. Bring it back in and up. Lower. Out. In. And rise. Using the back of your legs. Okay, so feeling this up your glutes, your hamstrings, and with or without that weight. Okay, so working at your level. Taking this move slower if you need. 15 seconds. Almost there. There's 7 seconds to go. And lift right to that bell, so to the end. And 1. Come on up. 4 jacks. 4 wide hops. Looks like this. Here's your 4. Hold it out. And here. On the clock, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, hop. Okay, so with or without that hop, looks like this. 3, 2, 1. Low. Nice. And up. 4, 3, 2. Okay, count it at your pace. Making sure you're firing up your thighs. 15 seconds. Almost, in 10. Should be able to get 1 more round in. That's it, almost. 3, 2, and 1. Row up for curls, 4 of each. So bent over row, 4 hammer curls. Find your stance, push your hips back, arms down, pull back for 4. Let those hands slowly down, 2, and 1. Up, hammer curl for 4. Find your stance, so lots of strength from your lower half to keep you steady. Hips back, pull, little pause at the top and lower. Pull and lower, 2 more. And 1, down, up for 4, 3. Keep those elbows stuck to your side. And 1, get into that row, pull, 3, 2, here's that bell, and down. All right, we're gonna come into a wide squat with a front raise, 1 or both weights. So I'm gonna drop down, I'm gonna use my 12s here, sumo squat, and up. So toes pointing to the counters, or corners, you're gonna keep your chest open and lift straight down. Okay, so we're not coming into a swing, a kettlebell swing, dumbbell swing. Lower, rise, hips down, Lift the hands. Okay, hands come up shoulder height. If this load is too much on your shoulders, try one side at a time or go to one weight. Lower and rise up. Squeeze your glutes. 10 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Weights down. So we're going to hold one side. Lunge and press. Okay. Right leg back, right arm hold. Lower and press. Now, once you've got this down, I want you to try that wide press. Okay? Notice the change in the feel in your obliques. Requires more support. Slow it down. Really press through that front heel for the back of your leg. Halfway there. Pause for 2 and press for 1. Pause for 2, press for 1. 15 seconds. Nice breath in, good breath out. Pause for 2, push for 1. Almost there, 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. So give that side a rest. Okay, switch it up. So left leg back, left shoulder. Start with 2 with the narrow press. Here we go, just to get the move. So nice and steady. Now take that hand out wide. Here we go. Counterbalance with your right arm. That's it, sinking into your front heel. Just enough on your toes to keep your balance. So sink down, push away. Pause for 2, push for 1. Woo. Pause for 2, 15 seconds. Push that weight. Come on, breathe into that muscle. That deeper breath will give you another rep. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Send that weight down. We're gonna come into a plank, a row. Where's my mat? Okay, so I like to put my weights on a mat so they do not slide. Plank row, feet wide, toes or knees. Okay, from your knees, you can come from all fours. Row, hips stay square, they're level. Okay, or you can plank this from your knees as well, heels up. That's it. Halfway there. I want you now to push up. Hold it down to toes or knees and push away. Row. Row, trying to keep your hips level. Remember, we don't want to open up either side. Last 5. Toes or knees. Nice plank push up and up. All right, we've got 2 more exercises left in this round. Deadlift. Wide stance to narrow stance. Grab your heavy weights. Okay, so take it wide. Lower. Step it in. So each position, your toes are slightly out. And using your legs to draw back up. So you've got a soft bend at the knees. Hands are landing about 1 inch or 2 in front of your toes, ahead of your toes. Because your weights are not touching your legs as you lower. 15 seconds. Take your time. So really using your legs, that contraction to rise back up, not your back. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're ending this round on a high note. 1 burpee, chest to the ground. Hop it in, 1 hop. So hop it or walk it, your choice here. Come all the way down, touching the ground. Hop it back in, hop it up, all the way down. We're gonna do a few just like this. Okay, so with or without that hop, reach for the ceiling. Walk it back. Walk it in. Okay, so taking this at your level, but pushing out of your comfort zone, even for a couple. 15 seconds to go. Almost there. Wait, a couple more. One more time. That's it. Keep your legs moving. That ends round one. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So, now's the time you figure out how you can take up the intensity. So, you see I'm breathing heavy, and I've modified some of those moves as well. So now we're gonna take it up a little bit. And sometimes that doesn't mean going faster. Sometimes it means slowing it down a little bit to really feel a move, especially down into those lunges. A slower press, so the weight is more challenging to push overhead. All right. A few more seconds. We'll take it from the top. So when you are ready, I'm gonna set the timer at 10 seconds. When you're ready, grab your weights. We're gonna start with that reverse curl or reverse lunge curl into an overhead press. So that's a narrow press. Okay, so on the clock, in 10 seconds, we're gonna start with that first move. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Curl and press. Drop, curl and press. Pulling your abdominals in so you feel that strong base of support as you push overhead. 30 seconds to go. That's it. Let your gaze follow your hands. So you get a slight lean through your upper body. Dropping your back knee. Okay, so you can always come into a single side. Curl, press. Lower, curl, press. That's it. Almost there. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're taking one weight. We're gonna lower into a narrow squat. Step it out, step it back in, then rise. Here we go. Lower, step, lower, and up. Okay, so trying to take any bounce out of this. All about the back of your legs, pushing up. 15 down, 30 to go. Okay, so allow your body to slow down. Pushing through your heels. Recruiting your breath. Up. 15 seconds, last stretch. Almost. In 5. And pause. So I'm going to take the intensity up on this one by using one weight. 4 jacks with an overhead press, 4 wide squat hops. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push, 3, 2, and hop, 4, 3. Take your arms where you need them. And hop. That's it. Coming all the way down on that last squat. 20 seconds to go. Almost. So it's getting uncomfortable. You breathe into that discomfort. Push a little bit harder. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. 4 rows, 4 bicep curls. Take it where you need it. 4 rows. 3, 2, and 1. 4 curls. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 rows. 3, 2, and 1. So watching that your chest is not collapsing on that row. So keep your chest open. Draw it down, shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl it. Last 4, 3. Finish it off. 2, full rep. And 1. Wide squat, front raise. These are getting into your glutes, outer thighs, and shoulders. Here we go. Lower and lift. So single side. Keeping the load on your legs though, so it's just your arms that are gonna likely need a little bit lesser load on them. Okay, pressing your knuckles to the front. Really focusing on your glutes, squeezing at the top to help rise up. That's it. Nice, hanging on to a little pause at the top. Squeeze extra hard. In 10, almost there, finish this strong. Lift. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here's that lunge. So holding the lunge in place, load it up. Right leg back, right arm presses. 2 to get started, narrow, the rest wide. So lower, press, find your balance, support your lower back, and then take it wide. Slow it down. Really letting that weight push through your front heel, so press. Nice, trying to keep your shoulders level. 20 seconds, add that pause. So pause for 2 and push it away. Nice, almost there. In 10. Pause for 2. Push away, keeping your form. Feeling your right obliques fire up. And 1. Give it a rest. Take a couple deep breaths, steady breaths. Load it up on the other side. Okay, so left arm, left leg. Lower, narrow press for 2. Down and up, take it wide. Counterbalance with that right arm, that opposite arm. Okay, so again, trying to keep your shoulders level. So we're recruiting the top of the shoulders to help that weight push away. Now add that pause. Hold 2 and push. Hold 2 and push. When you get a little wobbly, take a pause, get it back. In 10. Almost. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Plank row. We're going to add a push-up onto this and a couple knees. Okay, so hands below your shoulders. Row. Row. 1 push-up and 4 knees. Run them or walk them, toes or knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 push-up and 4 knees. Okay, taking this at your pace. 4. Nice solid push-up, sink down, slowly rise, 4 knees. Okay, finish it off. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming into a deadlift. So take your time as you rise up. Wide stance, narrow stance. This one comes up quickly. Okay, so feet wide. Bring it in narrow. So using your abdominals, Keep them contracted here. Then lower. Hands in front of your toes. Okay, alternating which leg you step out with. Almost there, 20 seconds. Add an extra pause at the bottom and a little sweep of the arms. If you feel you need to get into your hamstrings a little bit more, feel that nice stretch. Almost in 5. We're moving on to our last exercise. And rise up. 1 burpee. 1 wide push-up. Hop it up. Walk it or hop it. Your choice to finish it. Here we go. Okay, 1 wide push-up. Hop it in. Add some knees after that push-up. All the way down. High plank, push up. Knees. Hop it in. Okay, so adding progressions here. Up 2 hops. All the way down. 1 high push-up. Couple knees. 2 squats. 1 more time through. And slowly come on up. That completes 2 rounds. So we're gonna do 1 more to bring us to the end. So that'll leave us with just a couple minutes for a few quick planks at the end, side planks, and then we'll stretch it out. So if you are finishing here, make sure you stretch out your legs well, your shoulders, okay, on your own, so that you don't wake up with tight hips and a tight neck tomorrow. All right, a few more seconds. Cool down's done. All right, here it is. So we're gonna start from the top. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to get into it. That reverse lunge, curl to press. Okay, working as hard as you can this round, this is it. All right, in 10. All right, in 5. Here we go, drop your shoulders. Reverse curl, up, press. Lots of strength contraction through your abdominals. Okay, so as you push those weights overhead, you should feel that from your pelvic area to sternum. Up, press, long lines, solid, strong. Nice, you find your groove. And then each move, so even down to that curl, you squeeze your biceps. Push overhead, shoulders. Okay, allow for your gaze to follow. Couple more. 1 more time, finish it off, pass that bell. Up and push. Hang on to 1 weight. Narrow squat, step out to a wide squat, back in and rise. Okay, so make it count, take it slow. Lower, out, up, and rise. Let your toes wiggle so you know that your weight is back. Upper body nice and tall. Up, oh, and rise up. Take it down, step out. So you feel that line right up from the back of your knees, up your glutes. 15 seconds to go. Okay, so trying to keep your knees from flaring out. Knees are pointing straight ahead. Each step of the way. 5 more. And pause. 4 jacks, 4 wide hops. With or without a weight. With or without that press overhead. So you can simply hang on to the weight. Here we go. and up. Getting as low as you can. Take your time. Okay, so this move progressively gets more challenging as you get through those squats. 20 seconds to go. Almost. In 12. 10. In 5. 3, 2, and 1. 4 rows. 4 hammer curls. This time we're going to change to hammer curls partway through. Here we go, hips back. Pull back. Okay, so chest is open as you lift the weights in, shoulders stay dropped. 1 set of hammer curls. Next round, I want you to flip those palms. So they're rising to the ceiling. 2 more. And lift, palms up. Curl. And slow lower. Almost. Give me 4 rows. Push past that bell. I want 4 full curls. Push through it. 3, 2, and 1. Send the weights down. Grab your next set. A wide squat, sumo squat, sinking right down. Alternating shoulder raises. Lower, rise, lower, or up together. So depending on what weight you have here, you can take those arms wider. That's it, and lift. Loosening up your grip on the dumbbells. So alternate them, and then 1 double up, or keep that double, lift. Up, squeeze through the back of your legs. 15 seconds. Nice work. This should feel like work. Almost. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. So now that our shoulders are really warm and amped up, we're going to get in there. Right arm, right leg back. Too narrow to start. Lower, press. Relax your neck and really focus on your legs. Again, bring that wide press in. Okay, so feel your obliques. Add that pause early. Lower, 2, and up for 1. Lower, 2, press it away. Now if you need to pause on your shoulder, just do the legs. Little pause at the top and bottom. That's it. 15 seconds. And press. Okay, so this side is going to be the most challenging of the two because we just finished with those shoulder raises. So you breathe into it. Breathe a little bit deeper. As you hear your breath. Let it go. Other side. Okay, so narrow press for 2, then take it wide. Here we go. Lower, press. Lower, counterbalancing. Take it wide. Feel a little bit deeper. That's it. Add that double count, up. So pulse for 2, and up. Send that weight into your front heel. Okay, so forget about the back of your leg. Light touch on the back. 15 seconds to the end. Push it away. Dig a little bit deeper. Almost there. A few more reps. 1 more time. Awesome work. Send the weight down. Plank row. 1 push-up. Okay, so this last round is heavy on your shoulders. Row. Hands go right back down below your shoulders. And push up. And push away. Row. We're gonna save those knees for our last exercise and with the burpees. Push away. Okay, so knees. Push up, tilt on your knees. Nose to the mat. Here we go. Lift. Almost there, 12 seconds. Row. Almost. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come on up. 2 more exercises to go. Deadlift, wide stance to narrow stance. Okay, using the heaviest weight you've got. Wide, take it down, and narrow. Take it out. Now again, if you've got an extra little bit in you now, take a little sweep at the bottom. Little swing in the arms. Dig a little bit deeper into your hamstrings. So you increase that pause, increase the feeling of resistance on the back of your legs. Slow on the rise, slow it down. 12, almost there. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, moving on. Last exercise, last one. 1 burpee up to a high plank. 1 wide push-up, 4 knees jump up. Here we go. Wide push-up, 4 knees. Bring it in, and a hop. Bring it down. Wide push-up, 4 knees. Hop it in, and up. High push, high plank, push-up, 4 knees. Halfway there. Push up, 4 knees. And hop it up 15 seconds. So now you push. Take up the intensity, take up the pace, so pick it up a little bit, all the way down to the ground. Wide push-up, using your chest. Knees come in as far in as they can, and hop it up. That's it. Give yourself a breather, and then join me in a side plank. Okay, so when you're ready, we've got a couple minutes left before we stretch it out. Grab a quick drink. Now, if you feel like you need to cool down a little bit more before you're stationary on the mat, then do a little walk around, do some stretches. All right, when you're ready, starting from that inside knee down. Okay, hold it here. Lift that inside hip. So your progression up to your feet. Holding it here. Lower your arm, weave it under. And trying to keep your hips stacked. So weave it under and lift. So feeling that inside oblique fire up right away. So you're rotating the top arm, shoulder, hips stay stacked. Lower and lift. Awesome. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. I'm going to bring all your weight down and rise. All the way down and lift. Squeeze. All the way down. Rest your hip and lift. Down and lift. Stretch overhead. Lower. Drop your shoulders and stretch. Lower. Few more here. Watching your elbow is staying below your shoulder. Lift. 1 more time. Lower and lift. Come around to the other side. So this is not only working your abdominals, your lower back, your obliques, it's also working your shoulders, just stabilizing steady here. So starting with that inside lift. Okay, starting here. Okay, so if this is enough for you, you can lower and lift your hip from here, or take it up to your feet. Okay, shoulders stacked, straight line up, and weave it down. Okay, so my top hip is not rotating in, just my arm. That's it. So keeping the arm going, inside hip stays lifted, and keeping your breath going. Awesome. A few more. 2 and 1. Hold it at the top. Rest your hip and lift arms straight up. Rest. So each rep is a fresh rep. So count for 1. Lift and hold. Count for 1. Now stretch. Bring it down. And reach. Bring it down. Almost there. 4 more. Here's 3. Last 2. 1 more time. And reach. Come all the way down. Before we go, bring it all the way back down to the mat. I'm going to bring your heels up, shins parallel to the ground. Flex your feet. You relax your head, neck, shoulders into the mat. Let your heels drop. So do 1 at a time. And lift. No swing at all. So if this gets into your lower back, bring your knees closer and tap your toe down. We're going to try and stay flexed. Just the heel drop, using the lower portion of your abdominals to lift. So there is no swing involved in this move. Nice breath out to lift. So nice breath in the lower. Good breath out to lift. Now, if it works for you to reverse your breath, so if your exertion is mostly on the lowering, then you can let the breath go as you lower here. Nice breath in to rise up, keeping your feet flexed. Now take both down. Lift your head, neck, shoulders. Lower and lift. Lower, steady, and lift. Now heels are together, knees are wide apart. Lower and lift. This should be getting uncomfortable. Lower and lift. Take your heels wide, knees wide. So feet are out to the corners of the mat. Bring them in. Take them out. That's it. And in. Let's do 6. Almost there. We're going to finish here. 4 more. 3. 2. 1 more time. And all the way up. Slowly come on up. Keep your mat with you or something soft under your knee. So we're going to take a big step forward. Okay, so you've got a slight pelvic tilt. So you get the stretch through your hip flexor. Reach your arm up and then reach over. Stay there. And reach through your fingertips. So you get this stretch from your knee all the way up your side. And bring it down. Now, staying up, extend your front leg. I'll move back a little bit. Extend your front leg and then just hinge at the hip. So you get into your front hamstring just a little bit, and then we're gonna lean forward and come up on the back toe. So your back thigh is lifted, lower down and open up towards your knee. And sweep your hand down. Slowly come on up. Now press your hips back and hinge, reaching for your shin or your shoe and squaring off your hips, so your shoulders and your hips. So everything is pointed in the same direction. All right, come on down to the other side. So make sure that knee is rested on something soft. Okay, slight lean forward and then tilt your pelvis and reach to the side. So that stretch goes from your knee up your hip flexor, all the way up to the side. If you suffer from tight hips, sometimes it's due to a tight hip flexor. All of these finer muscles are connected. And then sink back just a little bit. And then lean forward, come up on your back toe, lifting your back leg. Take your palm or your fingertips to the ground and open up. So your back quad, the top of your leg stays contracted. And both hands down. Slowly come on up. Send your toes up and sink your hips back. So again, shoulders same level, hips same level. And take a nice breath in, stretch through your fingertips. Hinge at the hip, come all the way down, stretch forward. So I'll take this to the side. Okay, so hips stacked above your knees, above your ankles. Grab your elbows here, reach. And then let your head just drop, neck relaxes. Give it a shake side to side. And then slowly come on up. Take a nice breath in. Good breath out to one side. And out. Nice breath in. Good breath out to one side. Take your hands behind your back. Lace your fingers, lift out and up. And around the front, lace your fingers. Lift and press your fingertips forward. Come back to this stretch during the day if you feel like you have a tight neck, tight shoulders. All right, roll your shoulders, drop them down. So you're set. So that was 3 10-minute rounds, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. You know what to do next time if you need to increase the intensity. So sometimes slowing it down or adding the weight. So I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you're as sweaty as I am.